Did you know that 80% of the exercises people do are practically useless for eliminating body aches? I didn't believe it at first either until I looked at the data. Turns out your body only needs 5 key movements to eliminate body aches, restore mobility, and feel decades younger. Don't do these and you're setting yourself up for inevitable pain and stiffness problems as you age. Ever feel like your hips are stuck in a constant state of suffering no matter how much you stretch? I used to think that was just part of getting older, but what if the advice we've been following to fix tight hips is actually making things worse? There's one exercise that changed everything for me, the goblet squat hold. And no, it's not just another stretch, it's actually a position that decompresses your entire lower body. We've always been told to stretch our hips by doing complicated yoga poses, but what if that's exactly why so many people struggle with stiffness and pain? Here's how it works. You grab a dumbbell or kettlebell and hold it at chest level with both hands. Your feet should be slightly wider than shoulder width apart with your toes turned out just a bit. Then you squat down as low as you comfortably can and just sit there. Let gravity do the work. Your elbows should gently push your knees outward, creating space in your hip joints. This might sound too simple at first, but research shows that our hips need loaded stretching to actually improve. Static stretching without any weight doesn't create the same adaptations. That means the goblet squat hold can actually make your hips more flexible, mobile, and pain-free over time. And the crazy part is that most hip flexibility programs focus on passive stretching, but your hips need active engagement and load to truly open up. So if your hips always feel tight, maybe stretching on the floor isn't the answer. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds at first. You'll feel your hips opening up, your ankles getting a deep stretch, and your core working to keep you stable. As you get more comfortable, you can hold it for up to 2 or 3 minutes. The longer you can sit in this position with good form, the more benefit you'll get. And if squatting all the way down is too difficult right now, start higher. Put a box or bench behind you and squat down to that level. Over time, lower the height until you can squat all the way down. The goblet squat hold does something special. It combines stretching and strengthening at the same time, which is crucial for hip health and pain relief. But it's not just about your hips. This position also decompresses your spine, opens up your lower back, and improves ankle mobility. Think about it. How often do modern humans sit in a deep squat? Almost never. But our bodies were designed to rest in this position. The goblet squat hold trains stability and flexibility, helping you move better and stay pain-free as you age. You might think planks are the ultimate core exercise, but what if I told you there is something even better for eliminating back pain? An exercise that mobilizes your spine, relieves tension, and almost no one does consistently. Imagine an exercise where you're on all fours, moving your spine through its full range of motion. And get this, studies found that spinal mobility exercises like this one can reduce lower back pain by up to 50%. That's huge. It's like oiling a rusty hinge and restoring smooth movement before the pain gets worse. Physical therapists use it to help people recover from back injuries, but it's just as powerful for anyone who wants a pain-free spine. It's called the cat-cow, and once you try it, you'll never look at back pain the same way again. The key is smooth, controlled movement. You start on your hands and knees with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Your spine should be in a neutral position. Now you begin the cow portion by dropping your belly toward the floor, lifting your chest and tailbone up toward the ceiling, and looking slightly upward. Your spine should arch like a hammock. Then you transition into the cat portion by rounding your spine up toward the ceiling, tucking your tailbone under, and dropping your head down. Think about pulling your belly button up toward your spine. But why is it so effective? The cat-cow does something special. Unlike static stretches, it moves your spine through flexion and extension, which is crucial for maintaining disc health and preventing stiffness. Research shows that our spinal discs need movement to stay hydrated and healthy. When you sit all day without moving your spine through its full range, your discs dry out and your back gets stiff and achy. Do 10 to 15 slow repetitions, taking about 3 to 5 seconds for each full cycle. The slower you move, the more benefit you'll get. Don't rush through it. Feel each vertebra moving as you transition between positions. This movement also improves your breathing. When you arch your spine in the cow position, your rib cage opens up and you can take deeper breaths. When you round into the cat position, you're engaging your deep core muscles that support your spine. In everyday life, you don't just hold still. You bend, twist, and move in all directions. This movement trains your spine to stay mobile, flexible, and pain-free under all conditions. It's a true test of spinal health that challenges more than just your muscles. It restores the natural movement your spine desperately needs. Lifting weights is great, but what about the muscles that literally hold you upright? In everyday life, your glutes are supposed to stabilize your pelvis, support your lower back, and power every step you take. But for most people, these muscles have gone to sleep from sitting all day. This movement wakes them up and eliminates the pain that weak glutes cause. It's called the glute bridge. All you do is lie on your back, bend your knees, and lift your hips up. Sounds simple, but once you try it with proper form, you'll feel muscles you forgot existed. So what does it build? Your glutes, hamstrings, lower back, and core all have to work together. And here's why it matters. Studies show that weak glutes are a major cause of lower back pain, knee pain, and hip problems. The stronger your glutes, the lower your risk of injuries and chronic pain as you age. To do it, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Your feet should be close enough to your body that you can almost touch your heels with your fingertips. Press through your heels and squeeze your glutes hard to lift your hips off the ground. At the top, your body should form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Don't arch your lower back excessively. The movement comes from your glutes, not your spine. Hold at the top for 2 to 3 seconds, really squeezing your glutes as hard as you can. Then lower back down slowly and repeat. Do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. This is one of the simplest and most powerful exercises you can do for eliminating lower back pain and building a strong, stable body. Now, before I show you the 4th exercise, let me address something important. If you're dealing with chronic aches and pains, stiff joints, or you feel like your body just doesn't move the way it used to, you're not alone. Most people think they're stuck with these problems forever. But what if there was a simple, step-by-step system that could help you move pain-free again? I created Reboot Your Body specifically for people struggling with these exact issues. It's a 30-day program designed to restore the movement and strength you've lost so you can play with your kids or grandkids, get through your day without constant aching, and feel confident in your body again. Imagine waking up without that stiff back, bending down to pick things up without fear, and moving through life the way you're supposed to. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. Did you know that most exercises ignore an entire range of hip movement? We do squats and lunges, but these only move our hips forward and back. The problem? Your hips are designed to rotate, and when they can't, pain shows up everywhere. There's one exercise that fixes this. It strengthens your hips, improves flexibility, and eliminates knee and back pain all at once. It's called the 90-90 hip rotation, and it works your hips in a way that traditional exercises don't. Instead of just bending and straightening, you rotate your thighs in and out of the hip socket, challenging your hip mobility in a whole new way. Research shows that training hip rotation can reduce knee pain by up to 40% and significantly improve lower back health. Why? Because when your hips can't rotate properly, your knees and lower back compensate, leading to pain and injury. And how do you do it? Start by sitting on the floor with both legs bent at 90-degree angles. Your front leg should have the knee pointing forward with your shin roughly perpendicular to your body. Your back leg should have the knee pointing to the side with your shin roughly parallel to your body behind you. This is the 90-90 position. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Don't slouch. Now here's where the magic happens. Slowly lift your knees off the ground and rotate your entire lower body to switch legs. Your back leg becomes your front leg and vice versa. Control this movement, don't just flop from side to side. Feel your hips working to rotate your thighs in their sockets. Go as low as you comfortably can with both knees. Then rotate back to the other side. It might feel awkward at first, but that's a sign you're fixing weak spots that desperately need it. If getting into the 90-90 position is too difficult, you can use your hands for support or elevate your hips by sitting on a yoga block or pillow. The goal is to gradually improve your hip mobility over time. Do 10 rotations on each side, moving slowly and deliberately. Focus on smooth movement rather than speed. As your hips open up over weeks of practice, you'll notice your knees feel better, your lower back relaxes, and movements like getting up from the floor or getting in and out of your car become effortless. The 90-90 hip rotation is especially important because most people have severe imbalances in their hip rotation. One direction might feel easy while the other feels impossible. This exercise evens out those imbalances and restores natural hip function, which eliminates pain throughout your entire lower body. Lifting weights is great, but can you lift your arms overhead without pain? Imagine standing against a wall with your arms raised. Sounds easy? Try it. Your shoulders, upper back, and rib cage all have to work perfectly together. No cheating, no arching your back. Just pure shoulder mobility and control. That's what wall angels are, and they're one of the most effective exercises for eliminating shoulder and neck pain. Did you know that poor shoulder mobility is linked to chronic neck pain, headaches, and even breathing problems? Studies show that people who can't raise their arms overhead properly have significantly higher rates of shoulder injuries and upper back pain. Wall angels fix this by restoring the natural movement pattern your shoulders need. To do a proper wall angel, start by standing with your back against a wall. Your feet should be about 6 inches away from the wall, and your lower back should have a small natural curve, not pressed flat against the wall. Now raise your arms up with your elbows bent at 90 degrees like you're making a goalpost shape. Your upper arms, forearms, and the backs of your hands should all be touching the wall if possible. From this position, slowly slide your arms up the wall, straightening them overhead while trying to keep everything in contact with the wall. This is harder than it sounds. Most people's hands will come off the wall as they raise their arms. That's okay at first. Then slowly slide your arms back down to the starting position. The goal is to move smoothly without your lower back arching excessively or your ribs flaring forward. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, focusing on slow, controlled movement. If you can't keep your arms on the wall, that reveals exactly where your mobility limitations are. Keep practicing and you'll gradually improve. As you get better at wall angels, you'll notice your posture improving, your shoulders feeling looser, and your neck pain decreasing. Wall angels work because they restore the relationship between your shoulder blades, rib cage, and spine. When you sit hunched over a computer all day, your shoulder blades drift forward and your upper back rounds. This creates tension in your neck and weakness in your upper back muscles. Wall angels reverse this pattern, pulling your shoulder blades back into proper position and strengthening the muscles that hold them there. Knowing these 5 exercises is one thing, but how do you actually use them to eliminate pain? You don't need to spend hours stretching. Just 15 to 20 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week is enough to restore mobility and eliminate chronic aches. Start by performing each exercise with complete focus on form, rather than rushing through reps. For the goblet squat hold, begin with a light weight and hold for 30 to 45 seconds, gradually increasing to 2 or 3 minutes as your mobility improves. Don't worry about how deep you can go initially, just focus on sitting in the position and letting your hips open up. With the cat-cow, aim for 10 to 15 slow repetitions, taking your time with each movement. Feel your spine moving vertebra by vertebra. The slower you go, the more benefit you'll get. For the glute bridge, perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, really focusing on squeezing your glutes at the top. Don't just go through the motions, make your glutes work hard. If body weight becomes too easy, you can hold a weight on your hips or progress to single leg variations. The 90-90 hip rotation is all about mobility. Go for 10 slow rotations on each side, moving smoothly and pausing in each position to feel the stretch in your hips. If you struggle with this one, don't get frustrated. Hip mobility takes time to develop, especially if you've been sitting for years. Finally, wall angels are your posture and shoulder health exercise. Pick the position that allows you to maintain contact with the wall and do 10 to 12 slow repetitions per set. Focus on quality over quantity. 3 good sets with perfect form, beat 5 sloppy sets every time. If you're a beginner dealing with chronic pain, do this routine 3 times a week with a rest day in between. If you're more advanced or your pain is less severe, 4 sessions per week will help you improve even faster. This isn't just another stretching routine. It's a complete system to make you pain-free, more mobile, and more resilient for life. Start today. Don't wait until the pain gets worse. Don't wait until you can barely move. Pick 1 or 2 of these exercises and do them right now. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend who might need it.